Listen to that hen. Hey y'all, welcome back to DiamondTrail Ranch, your go-to homestead here in sunny Florida. If you're thinking about raising backyard chickens, or you just want to learn a few new tips, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about keeping happy, healthy hens, and even crazy ones like that. Whether you're in the city, the suburbs, or out here in the country, somewhat like us, right? Chickens can be one of the most rewarding and surprisingly easy animals to keep. Stick around too, because we've got exciting partnership announcement here coming up real soon too. We're going to have some super fat discounts on a affiliation, our first affiliate, which is going to be awesome. It will definitely help make your chicken keeping life so much easier. So I can't wait to announce that for you guys. So you're probably wondering, I know you guys came here for why chickens, right? Well, eggs are the first thing people think about. And yes, fresh backyard eggs taste way better than store-bought. That's just a fact. Chickens do so much better with this program I have announced coming up soon. I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. They eat bugs, they help till soil, they create amazing compost, and they're just plain fun to watch. Our chickens free range every day. They're actually free ranging right now. You can see them kind of all over the yard right now. You'll have to excuse the projects, and if you guys watch our channel every day, we post content every day. You can see we have this, we're working on a cover for our well right now. It's a work in progress. One day at a time. Everything's one day at a time, especially in this Florida heat. You can see the chickens and goats are kind of hiding out from the sun too. Chickens, they head out into the pasture, they scratch through the mulch, they take their dust baths, under our trees. They head back into the coop we have over here when the sun goes down. It's very peaceful, it's productive, and honestly, it's pretty therapeutic. Unless, of course, you run into a giant huntsman or something like my daughter did last night in the chicken coop here, which was funny. But those are actually not bad for your property, even if they look terrifying. So you want to choose the right breed for your chickens. This is where people can get really overwhelmed, and if you're new, I recommend starting with hardy docile breeds, because they are actually known for good egg production. Like your Buff Orpingtons, Barred Rocks, Australorps, your Rhode Island Reds, particularly. If you're in a hot climate like us in Zone 10, Florida, also Arizona and some other states like that have Zone 10 as well, you want to go for the heat tolerant breeds, like Leghorns, Easter Eggers. They do well in the heat. We've had all kinds here on the ranch. Each one brings their own personalities. Some are aloof, some are escape artists, just like people. They all do their own thing. At the end of the day, these chickens are going to do their own thing. That's why we let them free range. It's awesome. They love to free range, just like people. People like to free range. They don't like to be in jail or locked up, right? So we're going to talk the coop setup like you saw a minute ago, and spacing for chickens as well. Housing. Chickens do need a safe, well-ventilated coop. You want to plan for at least 3 to 5 square feet per bird inside the coop, and 8 to 10 square feet per bird in the run, if you have a run, because we free range. They just need a secure place to sleep and lay eggs. You do absolutely need to predator proof your chickens, though. Whether you get dogs, we have lots of dogs. We have 6 dogs, so we usually keep a couple out at all times, even overnight. We have several roosters. I believe we have 1, 2, 3, or 4 roosters right now. I see 2 of them right here. That's Brownie. That's another rooster over here. Raccoons, hawks, foxes, you name it. We use hardware cloth, locks on our nest boxes, and even motion sensor lights. You don't want to skip roosting bars or nesting boxes. This coop was actually completely torn down. There was a coop here when we moved in. We've since renovated it. Everything is a work in progress on a homestead. A lot of this fencing has been rebuilt, cleaned up. Some of this fencing is brand spanking new in the last, I'd say, year or two, couple years. This goat pen did not look anything like this when we moved here. We did this to it. The chickens go in there as well. You can see a lot of the chickens and our Muscovies and whatnot here. Like I was saying, you definitely don't want to skip the roosting bars or the nesting boxes. You know, you want to make sure that the coop has shade in general, whether you're in Florida or anywhere. Direct sunlight is no joke. So we're going to also be talking about feeding and watering tips, because a healthy flock starts with good nutrition. Again, I'm excited about our partnership with that. We feed our chickens, layer pellets to get about 16-18% protein. Pretty awesome, if I say so myself. We supplement with kitchen scraps. You know, you can use things like sunflower seeds. If you really wanted to, you could go out and excuse this motorcycle going by. Might crop that out. Might just let it be what it is. Oyster shells for calcium, if that's your thing. And grit, you know. It's to help them digest in general. You do want to make sure these guys have clean water available 24/7. Especially in the heat. You know, that's when you get that real nasty bacteria. Chickens drink way more water than you would expect. Not even kidding. It's crucial for egg laying, them drinking their water. We use, whether it's simple rubber bowls, you refill them twice a day, where you can get automatic waters, hoses. We've actually ran new lines around here in the property. You want to make sure you have access to water somewhere, everywhere for these chickens. You can see this hen over here. She's tilling up some soil for us, getting bugs. Guys, chickens are natural pest control. It's absolutely fantastic. They will they till up the soil for you. Look how beautiful that soil is where she is too. I'm telling you, chickens do some absolute wonders for your soil. Look how beautiful this rooster is. I love him, man. He is beautiful. Hey, Bambi. Guys, if you're wanting to get into chickens and homesteading, I recommend goats as well. Hi, Bambi. She's a sweet girl. Hi, Bambi. You got a special guest today in our... oh, okay. They do that when they get near you and they get happy. Hi, pretty little lady. Sorry about that. We're going to talk about our daily care and common issues every day. Like I was saying, you absolutely want to check your feed and water. You're going to collect your eggs every day. You hear that hen? If you hear that hen over there in the coop, she's laying an egg right now. That's what that sound is. You want to give all of your chickens a look over, and your goats, whatever you have. That applies to everything, because actually one of our goats last night we discovered was looking real pale, had really bad diarrhea, so we gave her some B vitamin complex, some supplementation, and she's doing a lot better today. So I don't see her over here, but these goats are all doing okay. Obviously you want to check on your animals every day, hopefully multiple times a day, because these guys are, especially free ranging goats, chickens, whatever. She's free ranging right now, so chickens can hide sickness very well. You wouldn't even know it. You'd think they were just dust bathing or something, but they're really good at hiding their sicknesses. So you want to watch for signs, if they have any weird droppings, combs that lose hair, listlessness, mites, lice that happen. You can sprinkle diatomaceous, just earth in their bedding or in their dust boxes. You want to keep their bedding clean. You can use deep litter in the winter time and sand in the summer to manage moisture. It's very low maintenance once you get into the rhythm. When you start doing this after a while, it becomes natural. It gets much more natural the more you do this as time passes. It starts off a bit overwhelming and you only want to get into a couple of things Out the door, you don't want to get every single type of animal known to man out the door because you will get overwhelmed. You can see horses, you can see Muscovies, we've got chickens, we've got goats, we've got other Pekings, we've got runners, you name it, rabbits, we've got dogs, you know, we've got several gardens on this property. It's a lot. Start with what you can and work up. Don't start too big and work down, especially for beginners. I'm telling you, it sounds like a good idea to get into everything all at once. You can't do that. You just can't. You get overwhelmed. So it's just, you know, start small. Let's talk about eggs though. Again, that's another one of the main reasons people are getting chickens, right? Most hens start laying around 5 to 6 months old. Good layers will actually give you about, I'd say 4 to 6 eggs per week, depending on the breed and the season. Light will play a huge role. So in the wintertime, you might actually see a drop in production. Guys, it's okay. That's natural. Broody hens are hens that want to hatch. I'm sure you've heard the term broody hens. You can go on YouTube and type in broody hens. I'll do a video on broody hens for you. We let some of them go broody, especially when we want new chicks the natural way. We have lots of hens, actually. I don't know about a lot, but we've got about less than a handful that are broody, and some of them are free range hatching in our side beds. Not the gardens, more like the ornamental stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to let them. I try not to let them get into the front gardens. That's a whole nother thing, though. But the broody ones, you know. If you're raising chicks from a store or incubator, they will need a brooder with heat, clean water, chick starter feed, and non-slip bedding. Watching your chickens go from fluffy babies to proud hens is something you'll never forget. It's awesome. It's awesome. Hens and chickens, and you can love on them. They get very lovey-dovey. Start young so you can hold them. One of our favorite chicken hacks here, or some, you can use old feed bags as liners for your nest boxes. They're super easy to clean. You can also hang herbs like mint and lavender in the coop to keep bugs down and the coop smelling nice. And you can freeze watermelon or corn on hot days. It's like popsicles for chickens. We actually put a disco ball up in there too. Chickens love that. Ask me why. You can put apple cider vinegar in water once a week for a natural health boost as well. Before we do wrap this up here, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Chickens are easier than most people think. They're also one of the most rewarding parts of our homestead. They teach our kids responsibility. They help our garden. They bring us joy every single day. If you're thinking about jumping into chicken keeping, I'm going to go ahead and say take the plunge. You won't regret it. Stay tuned because we've got a partnership we're about to announce that's going to make your chicken journey even better. I can't say much yet, but let's just say your flock is going to thank you. So I want to make sure you guys be sure to subscribe, leave a comment about your favorite chicken breed, and we'll see you all in the next video right here on DiamondTrail Ranch.